Are you ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome all of you, and good evening to you throughout all parts of Asia and some of us over here in the United States. We're very excited about this event this evening. And this is the special time of year that we get to come together for these type of events. I will never forget the first recognition event that I was able to take part of. It was in 2013 in Thailand. And up till this point in my life, well, Unicity had always been a part of it. It was always part of my life. I always saw the products around. But to me, at this point in my life, it was nothing more than my dad's job and now my job. Right? And what I was doing with Unicity was I was paying my rent. I was paying for my bills. But it wasn't anything more to that until that recognition day in Thailand. Because this was the first time I was really able to sit down and see the impact it made. It was the first time I really understood the why behind Unicity. And it changed everything for me. That was the day that I realized, wow, I could work for this company the rest of my life and be perfectly happy. I would love it because of the impact I can see it making on thousands of people's lives. And today, we get to celebrate some of the people who have been working so hard to create that impact for themselves. And this is one of the amazing things about the people we recognize here in Unicity, is that all of you do it for yourselves. You don't have anyone doing it for you. You don't have anyone pulling you up. You pull yourself up. And so that's what we're here to recognize, and especially in this wild year that we've had. And so the people we're recognizing today, not only have they worked on growing their Unicity businesses, changing their reality, but they've been doing it through the wildest year most of us have ever lived through. And so this is going to be a very special time that we get to see them, recognize what they've accomplished, people from the places where I work, of Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, but also our very good friends in Australia, New Zealand, and the Philippines. And so we'll get into hearing about all of them, hearing from our amazing speakers that we'll be having today. And first off, I want to go straight to one of my good friends, and I have the great fortune of reporting to, Mr. Bobby Kim, who I have loved working with ever since I came out here to Asia. And so I want to give the time to Bobby Kim, and after he presents to us, we will be reminded once more of Unicity's why, right? Because we do want to start this meeting as we started everything with why. And watch the new Unicity story video to help us come together with this purpose of why we're all here and what it is we're all doing. So on that note, I'll turn it over to Mr. Bobby Kim.
Thank you, Sam. Hello, everyone. It's great to be with you tonight for this special event. First of all, I want to thank Sam and also all the sales manager from Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, and also Philippines. And I think we have also several leaders from other countries, not those regions, but joining us tonight. So I'd like to welcome all the leaders. Wow, this recognition. One great thing about Unicity is that we love to recognize the people, the leaders who are out there helping many people's lives better. Recognition is what this is all about. It is about not only to celebrate, recognize your great success, but also is to celebrate for those people that the many lives that you have touched. And every time I watch or I attend this recognition, it touches my heart because I know what a hard work all of you guys have done. So tonight is a celebration. I know this is not the normal, the big stage that we used to we do celebration, but due to the circumstances, this is a time to celebrate not only your great success, but we also know that without the help from your sponsors and your downlines, you cannot achieve what you achieved today. So this is the time to celebrate for your success and your online and your downline success. And I hope that people who are not being recognized, don't worry. Next time when we do this, it's your turn, and you still have time to help many people's lives better. So we're looking forward to see many of you next time to be recognized. Thank you for all your hard work, and I'm dying to see each one of you in person. I'm really hoping that we could do the real celebration to celebrate with you physically very soon. Until then, be safe. And once again, congratulations, and let's have some great time today. Thank you very much.
Every person and community on Earth is connected to a remarkable network of stories. The stories we create and those we choose to be a part of define who we are and what we stand for. Our stories remind us where we came from. They guide our everyday decisions, and they help us chart a meaningful, rewarding course into the future. The best stories also connect us to something bigger than ourselves. At Unicity, we believe our story has the power and potential to touch hearts, transform lives, and ultimately change the world. It started more than 30 years ago with a single, groundbreaking product that eventually earned its place as the first of its kind in the physician's desk reference. Combined with a bold plan to make that product available to millions of people around the world. From those humble beginnings, the Unicity story quickly grew into a thriving global community of capable leaders, experienced scientists, and ambitious entrepreneurs, all working together to accomplish one mission: make life better for every person who connects with our people or uses our products. Today, the Unicity story embraces that mission in countless ways, with a growing family of more than 400 products that apply the latest nutrition research to transform health for millions of people all over the world. More than 750 employees working in 30 offices to support our business across 60 countries around the world, alongside a thriving network of aspiring entrepreneurs and independent business owners who use Unicity as a tool to achieve new levels of health and financial wellness, all with an unrivaled commitment to improving people's lives and making a meaningful difference. It's a story we can all be proud of. But it's also just the beginning. Because every day, we accelerate and expand our efforts to turn scientific discoveries into innovative new products, so we can improve people's health and quality of life in ways we never imagined. Every day, we find new people who eagerly embrace Unicity's unique approach to wellness, and then turn that enthusiasm into better lives for themselves and their families. And every day, we search for more meaningful ways to make a tangible, positive difference in people's lives. Through small, individual efforts and bold, company-wide initiatives. But the most exciting and inspiring part of the Unicity story, we get to write the next chapter together. In a world where the possibilities are only limited by our capacity to dream big, work hard, and make a difference together. and where hundreds of health challenges are waiting for new solutions.
The Korean government has declared a war on sugar.
Experts say the focus on low fat often hid the fact that sweet stuff was being added to packaged food.
New data suggests the unhealthy habits of young Australians are increasingly adding to the nation's growing waistline.
So what role will you play in the next chapter of the Unicity story? And how will that connection change and improve the story you're creating for your own life? There is only one way to find out. Together, we will discover new possibilities, and we will change and improve millions of lives.
Wow. It gives me tingles every time I watch it, still. But I do want to say that as great as that video is in representing the Unicity story, it's not as good as your stories, right? That's our attempt to try and recreate the emotion that your stories have. And well, our video team does a pretty good job, but it can't ever really capture all the emotion that goes into the stories of even the people that we're recognizing here today on this meeting, this event. And it also doesn't capture really all the hard work, right? There was a lot of highlights, a lot of exciting times, but I know that the people that we're recognizing here today, well, they are being recognized for both great, happy times and for pushing through the frustrating times. And so we want to get forward and go right into the moment that we were waiting for, right? To see who are these people we're recognizing. Let us see their names, see their pictures, and for some of them, see those videos and hear what they want to share with us. So please join me to viewing our special recognition for all this region for January through August of 2020.
Australia, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, new manager rank. New Senior Manager Rank. Supatida Sukom. Jintana Muen Hong. Pimpisa Simeon. Jidapa Puet Song Nguyen. Priprim Kultong Tong. Tirada Si Tiha. Onanong Titam. Nazir Dakwar. Kanjana Lunmi. Lin Kang Tatswas. Chawiwan Daf. Kam Leng Mona Lo. Jamie McKinless. Foni Tunggal. Hari Budi Prasetya. Benny Winson. Imelda Nurlita Hajati. Gabi Nyoto Kusgito. Fong Yi Peng. Maria Teresa Diloso. Rebecca Alba. Maria Luisa Asuncion Rodis. Meg Josephine Benedicto. Estela Serrano. Chrisan Imam B. Balayo. Marion Benedicto. Ma Andy P. Talanquines. Cheng Zhang Chai. Ngo Tu Van. Cyrilla Litchfield. Sompon Pusa. Apapun Sudam. Perpan Klangla. Mali Siti Kuntut. Somsri Jadida. Panjit Potero. Nicholas Samson. Analiza Villa Hermosa. Warisa Kam Swan. Koptong Gwen Pontong. Su Kwang Teo. Srinath Sweet. Premat Seong. Ho Bun Wei. Adeline Cristianto. Loh Tek Hong Robert. Catherine Helen C. Aquino. Fang Kam Malay. New Executive Manager Rank. Nit Charapon Losin. Wentana McFadden. Pornpa Chan Sukjit. Dani Patamisi. Benjawan Tanat Vanishkul. Achra Cochrane. Duang Di Taylor. Ponchanit Sriwat Tanapong. Suwari Pitnade. Fani Gondo. Wu Wen An. Jirada Sri Sakhon. Arya Sudam. Hueng Zuong. Chanason Sirirat. New Director Rank. Tang Tanam Wong Wichuda.
Hi, my name is Anne Wichuda Tangtanawong. I'm from Sydney, Australia. My key to success is clear the purpose, put the effort, and do it now. Thank you, Unicity, to give me a wonderful opportunity. Thank you, my upline, Kun Jiep, Kun Phon, Kun Paul, Kun Bell, and Kun Pepsi. Thank you for support with everything. Thank you to my team, my friends, my family, and the core success system. And the last thing, thank you to myself to achieve the dream. Never stop to the top. My next goal is Senior Director. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Harris Craig. Kanita Viposiri Viposiri. New Executive Director rank. Supapon Pensawat.
Hello from down under Melbourne, Australia. My name is Jiep Supapon Pensawat. Whatever you want to achieve, you need to believe. I truly believe in Unicity product and I tried it all by myself. I love it. The product does work. I believe in company. Unicity is a company with zero debt. So we can rely on Unicity company. And I can tell you, I so believe in Unicity compensation plan. We are in the right place. Unicity have no breakaway. So we can rely our future on Unicity business. Finally, whatever you want to achieve, you have to believe in yourself. I truly believe in myself that I have potential to grow business here and I have potential to help my team and other people. My next goal, to become presidential director. I will help my team, 10 directors, go on stage next time. And I will see you at the top. Bye-bye.
Wow. Congratulations to all those people. I truly wish that we had time to see a small video like that from every single person that had been recognized, because those short videos, and also thank you for those two wonderful ladies who recorded them, because I know that is a little scary. It's a little intimidating to just send a video and know that hundreds of people will be watching your selfie video. But thank you two for so much for doing that, because those two short videos, I think, carried even more emotion for all of us than anything else that we've seen today. It's so great to see people who are standing up, taking matters into their own hands, and creating the reality that they want for their lives with the opportunity that Unicity provides. I'm so excited to see that, so excited for the many more stories that will be happening. And I want you to make sure, all of you that were recognized today, that you treat yourselves this weekend. All right, you need to go out there and do something to treat yourself for their accomplishment, and then get right back into working for that next goal. But before we get into that celebration period, or maybe as part of the celebration, we have 3 more wonderful people and speakers that are going to teach us and speak to us this evening. The first of these is someone I very much look up to. I've been able to work here and there around him for a long time, but now in this position is where I've been able to work closest with him and be able to really learn from his wisdom and experience in industry. And this is none other than our president, Christopher Kim. And so I'd like to turn the time over to Christopher to share with us his thoughts on this special day for very many of you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sam, for your kind introduction. I love to work with Sam. Sam is a great such a great person to work with each of you, especially he cares about you a lot. And also all the staffs working with Sam and in each of these markets today that we see. And thank you very much for your effort. Well, our partners and our families of Unicity International, welcome to this very special recognition night. Now I know I was looking through all of you in the pictures that I saw. We have from, of course, Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, Philippines, and not the least, Australia. Not only that, I see some of you came from, they're participating from Thailand and some of the countries from the Middle East. Wherever you are, welcome to our great and very special night. And first of all, I'd like to congratulate each of you who are recognized today, from our manager level, manager rank, to all the way to executive director. And some of you had the opportunity to share your thoughts with us and your success story. And thank you very much. And thank you each of you who are participating today, even you're recognized or not. Thank you so much for your efforts and your beliefs in Unicity, and in your leaders and in your systems. But most important thing is, thank you so much for your beliefs in yourself, that you know and you want to make your life better. And not only that, you know the very important principle, the basic principle, probably the most important basic key for the success in Unicity. That is, we have to helping others to make their life better. And when we truly do that, we will see our dreams, our success also come true. And you're doing it, and you'll continue doing it. And thank you very much for your great efforts and great desire. Now today, I know we have a great guests today to speak to us. And so I'd like to make sure that I like to take the time for them so they can have enough time to share with you their success stories, their keys, and also later you will hear from the man who had a vision of a make life better, and he will share with you some wisdoms and his experience and his love for each of you. But before I go, I had to, this afternoon, I had a conversation with one of our leaders from Cambodia. Now, all of you know that Unicity started in Cambodia several years ago. We start with it very fast, and then of course, you know, usually when you're growing very fast without firm foundation, and you will also going through some of the time, the adjustment time we call, and you're trying to adjusting, you know, what we done, that kind of thing. And now they're starting building a new foundation, and Cambodia is one of the markets, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, that everybody thought nothing we can do. There's not much we can do. We cannot traveling, we can have meetings, and we cannot do anything face-to-face. But Cambodia is one of the markets in Unicity actually growing, not only growing, but also growing very fast. Today, I had the opportunity to talk with 3 leaders from Cambodia, out of our great leaders. These 3 are the leaders. They're in their second month of diamonds. They just finished their second month of diamond as of August, and this is the last month. And one of them, I had the opportunity to talk to, and you know, we discussed many things because he had a lot of questions. He asked me, Mr. Kim, I have only one request. After when I asked him, is there anything we as a company can support you so you can finish this September so you can be fully qualified as a diamond. And he put himself the nickname Coronavirus Diamond because he want to be diamond during this time. And to my question, his answer wasn't anything. He did not ask any other things, but he says, Mr. Kim, I need you to teach us how to be a double diamond, triple diamond, crown diamond, loyal crown diamond, and so on, which is a global ambassador. I mean, he didn't ask anything, but he's already planning for next step and the next level and the next dream that he wants to go. I was so impressed. Now, I know today, especially we're recognizing those from Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, and Australia. Yes, each of us, each of our markets, going through our own challenges, our own harsh times, on our own difficulties. No matter where you are no matter where we live, every single of us in our life, we do have a challenge. That's what the life is for. Even though your current path, the journey to make the life better with the Unicity, yes, you already had the challenges and you are going through the challenges and you will also have more challenges to come. But as this Cambodian leaders, our good friends, matter of fact, one of our family member in Unicity, Cambodia, as probably you all know, they are a very small country. Yes, 50 million population, much bigger than Singapore and Brunei for sure, right? Also, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the Philippines too, right? But geographically, yes, it's a pretty big country considered or comparing to those couple of markets. However, their GDP, their national or the growth of their per capita is less than $1,500 US dollars per year. They're like, it didn't show me exactly rank, but they're, I know for sure, they're under 150th in the world. Now, when I was going through each of your markets, Brunei, small population, very rich country. Right? Indonesia, Philippines, big populations, but still, you have a lot of natural resources that your economy is actually much better than Cambodia. So what I'm explaining to you right now is Cambodia is not the perfect market that everybody can dream and then they're trying to achieve their dream to make a life better with the Unicity. Matter of fact, they're probably one of those economically poor country in the world, and in Unicity, definitely. But their spirit, their desire, and their desire and for the dream for the big and dream for their better life and dream for helping others having a better life is as high as any other markets that I see in Unicity. And just completed second month of a diamond, and he's going into third month of a diamond, but he asked me, other than teach me how to be a double diamond, triple diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond, global ambassador. Now, my friends, he is a great example, and like all of you, matter of fact, we hear a couple of you who are recognized tonight, and you said it. You're really excited about this opportunity, and you know this opportunity will take you to where you want to be. Yes, we are all in this middle of the thing that tragedy or the thing that we never experienced in the life of this history, we call COVID-19 pandemic. But guess what? This COVID-19 will go away in due time. I don't know when, but it will go away someday. But what are we gonna do about this? Are we just going to sitting here to waiting for the things are all clear, settle down, so I can meet with my people face to face, and I can start to doing and making my life better and their life better? Or you said, okay, these things happens in our life all the time. This time, COVID-19. Next time, who knows what will come? But we know something will come again, because that is again the life. Every single challenges come to us. What are we gonna do? My partners, my families in the Unicity, what are you going to do? Are we just going to sit and wait, or we start doing something? Like our good friend in Cambodia did not even complete his 3rd month, but he knew, he was confident he's gonna finish it. But his goal wasn't just being fully qualified diamond. He's already looking for the next level, the higher level, the big dream that he already set. Now tonight, we celebrate your success. And thank you so much for your great efforts. And thank you so much for your great leadership. And congratulations on each of you, your own success you already had. But at the same time, tonight, we're making a new goal. We're going to the next level. We're going to higher. We're going to more people, more opportunities to help others make their life better. So, what we're gonna do? What are we going to do from tonight, right now? And I'm glad to hear many of you said, this is the right company at right timing. You are in the right company at right timing. Let's not wait. Let's not let this great opportunity pass by us. Let's not wait the brighter day. Today is the brightest day of our life. Let's do it. And as you do that, I know, because I have seen so many people like you, our partners, our family, member of our families in Unicity. They changed and made their life better, as well as their loved ones' life much better. Not only that, they influenced so many people, their people, make their life also better. Again, thank you so much for everything. We want you to know we are here. Every single of our staff in the office, we're here to support you so you can achieve your dream. And we will be next to you to walk that journey with you together. Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we go, I totally forgot about this because I'm so excited to see you guys. This is my honor to introduce our next speaker, the person that I have worked for a long time, several years, and she always impressed me so much. And she's not that big person as far as her physical goes, but I know how tough she is. I call giant. This is my honor to introduce to each of you my good friend and our leader and our diamond, but not only that, our future global ambassador from Thailand, Kun Pepsi.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kun Christopher Kim. Hi, I'm Diamond Pepsi from Thailand. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, right? Because I believe that we have a lot of people that join in many time zones. So today I'm so excited to join this event. As Kun Christopher that sharing the people that the leader that moving land in the past X months, I'm so it's like exciting with them. You know why? Because in this situation, we know that it's not easy, but you can do. So I'm so believe that in the next quarter, you can do better because you do the hardest already. And also the people that come to join, you can get the inspiration. And the thing important is when you see people, right? If someone can do, you can do. The thing that I would like to share more about this business, that I love this business because in this business, the only one factor is you. It's different from other business. In the other business, there are a lot uncontrolled factors that can impact you not success. It's like the pandemic, right? COVID-19. It's like a politics. It's like the economy. But in this business, no uncontrolled factor. You can see sharing from Kun Christopher that Cambodia have a new diamond. So it means that you are in the business that only one factor that controls success is you. It means that it's easy, right? You think that 3 factors and 1 factor, which one is easy? 1, right? So only you is the only one factor to success. So it means that just focus the thing that you can control. Another thing that I would like to share more about this business, because I'm a senior in this business, 13 years in Unicity, long time. It is the long relationship. 13 years, would like to tell you that you are in the right company. In this situation, a lot of fear and doubt outside, right? A lot of fear and doubt outside. But in Unicity, it's the bright future. You are in the right company because of the company that have a big vision. First, many of you ever heard about this before, that Unicity is the zero debt company, right? You know that when I heard this thing, so exciting to me. Because you know why? I do this business because I would like to harvest. In this business, we have the 2 states, right? Building state and harvest state, right? So you building for harvest. And for sure, if you would like to harvest, you want to harvest for long, right? So it means that Unicity, no debt is really important because you can rely on in the next 20, 30, 40, or the 50 years. Example, in the COVID-19 pandemic, you see a lot of Fortune 500 company, really large company is bankrupt, right? Bankrupt a lot of company. You know why? Because they have a lot of debt. But in the past, before COVID, they can be sale. They can be sale, and then sale can cover debt, right? But when the COVID-19 pandemic, they cannot be sale like before. So it means that when they cannot be sale like before, but they have debt, so they bankrupt. You see that? Unicity is the company that really stable. The second thing that I heard from the management team, and I love this, and I would like to share with you, that Unicity choose and stand for to be the private company, not the public company. You know why? If in the public company, The first priority that have to care is the shareholder, right? The first person, the first priority that they have to care is the shareholder. But in this business, the foundation is the leader. So Unicity would like to care. The first priority is the leader, not the shareholder. So Unicity stands for the private company because they care you. They care all of you. So bright future, no fear and doubt. Just work hard. Go for it. If someone can do, you can do. So see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wow, thank you very much, Kun Pepsi. It is great to hear from you. And you as well, Christopher. It's always wonderful to hear from both of you. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting more chances to work with Kun Pepsi in the future. I don't know if I will, but I'm just hoping for it. The only time I've been able to meet her was when we happened to be in Delhi, New Delhi, India at the same time and got lunch or dinner. I don't even remember. I was jet lagged at the time. But I am very grateful for both of their wise words. And there's a common theme that stood out from both of what they shared, right? Is that all of us, all of you, you're here working in the real world. And the professional knows that the real world is not perfect, right? The playing field will only be level in heaven. But in the real world, there's always things happening. There's pandemics happening. There's companies going bankrupt. There's all these distractions. But the professional doesn't let that bother them because, like Kun Pepsi said, they're in control of one thing, which is the most important thing, right? The thing that you do. And this brings us to our final speaker, who I've been able to watch for, I guess, my whole life. The amount of effort that he's put into controlling his own actions and not letting anything that happens to him be what decides who he becomes. And because of this, he's become a very incredible man that a lot of us look up to. And so we're very excited now to be able to have the chance to hear from our CEO and owner, Stuart Hughes, who's back into the business, back from his time as a mission in the Philippines. And we are excited to have him back with us to share his knowledge with all of you. And I'll turn the time now over to hear from him.
Hang on 1 second here. With all of you. I can get these things to leave there. Hey, excellent job, Kun Pepsi. Your comments were absolutely spot on, number one. We could end this meeting right now with what you taught us because it was perfect. Thank you. I've always said Kun Pepsi is one of the smartest people I've ever met, and every time I listen to her talk, I'm re-impressed with how intelligent she is and how she gets it in this business. I know there's many others on this call who are similarly talented and excited about who they are becoming in the business. It's early in the morning where I am. It's about, I don't know, what is it, about 5:50 in the morning right now. And when Sam told me that I was expected to be on this call this morning, I was like, that's early, but I would love to be with those people no matter what time it is, because they are the heroes of this company. What you're doing, like Christopher said, what you're doing in the middle of this crazy season of our world is impressive and it's inspiring, but it's also empowering. And what I mean by that is every time you are faced with a problem, if you embrace the problem, if you run toward the problem, if you identify the problem as being your exercise to grow to another level of intelligence, of power, of experience and success, then every problem that happens in your life becomes your ally. It becomes your friend. Too many people in this world run away from problems. They see a problem coming and they quit, or they go this direction or that direction, anything to avoid the problem. But the problem is, in fact, the stepping stone. And so what we've seen with the people who have taken this problem of COVID, and is it a tragedy? Yes, it's a tragedy, but every tragedy has the seeds of success within it. And people who have embraced this and said, we're going to find a way to win even in a pandemic, what they've done is they've learned new skills. They've become very, very effective on video conferencing. They've learned how to communicate online that is just as powerful sometimes as in-person communication. When I think about the power of online video conferencing and the difference between flying for 20 hours and being jet lagged, I think, wow, video conferencing is pretty good, but I would never have done it if I hadn't have had a problem that taught me a new skill, a new way of looking at the world. So please always have the mindset that I am looking for ways to grow. And the most powerful way to grow is to take a problem and figure out how to solve it. My father used to tell me when I was a young man, if you want to make a lot of money, find a big problem and solve it. And that's how you'll make a lot of money. The really biggest problem in our world is, well, there's really two big problems. Number one big problem is people are not very healthy. There's a lot of things that people do in our world that really, really shortens their life and makes their life at a lower quality. We can help them be healthier, stronger, and more able to enjoy the beauties and wonders of this world and the magnificence of their own life. The other big problem is that many people are scared. They're worried about the future. They don't know whether they can count on their job being there in the next year or the next 5 years. And they find themselves in a situation where they're wondering, how will I take care of my family? How will I take care of myself? How will I pay my bills? How will I be able to do the things that I want to do in my life? Because they're always living at the mercy of some boss. I remember how that was when I was in that situation. Clear back in 1990. I know that's before many of you were born, but I was just a young man and I was working for a company, and I remember meeting my boss and how he was so unkind. And it was like, what have you done for me today? He didn't care what I'd done last year. It was, what have I done today? And I thought to myself, do I want to live in a place where I've got to just be always worried about what my boss is going to do, what he's going to say? And I thought, no way. I want to be my own boss. I want to be in a position where I get to determine what's going to happen to me. And it was scary, I admit it. I mean, when you leave the comfort zone of the big company or the government job, you leave that feeling of, oh, they're making life easy for me. But the truth is, they're only making life easy for you while you make life good for them. Once you decide to start making life good for you, then they won't be making life easy for you anymore. And so you have to expand your comfort zone. You have to get outside of it in order to discover that you are absolutely able to be comfortable in a much more complicated world, a world where you're the boss, a world where you're in charge, a world where you get to decide what your dreams are going to be and what you are going to do to make them come true. Well, that happened to me. I remember I signed that distributor application of August 15th, 1991. Wow, is that a long time ago? Pepsi talks about 13 years. I mean, think about that. I'm talking about 30 years, and it's wonderful. It's been an amazing 30 years. And I remember those early days as a distributor, talking to people, and some of them were happy to talk to me and some of them were not happy. I got a lot of people who said, I'm not interested, not me, not me. I don't want to do multi-level marketing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. And I thought to myself, wow, I'm glad there are some people that do want to do it. And I gathered around me some people who wanted to do it. And we built and built and built. And we got smarter and we got stronger and we got more skillful because we looked at those problems. We said, bring them on. I want the problems because I'll solve the problems. And when I solve the problems, I'll become more powerful and more capable. And that's what happened. And pretty soon my business was 100 million points. Pretty soon it was all over the world. And I was thinking, this is awesome. This is so great. I get up in the morning, I see my kids off to school. I walk around in my pajamas. I go to my office, which is in my house. I don't have to fight the traffic. Now I get to be able to build a business that's mine. And so when the opportunity came for me to buy the company, I said to myself, well, I don't really want to go back into the corporate world, but I want to make sure that every person in this world who wants to have an opportunity to be their own boss, who wants to have what I was able to have because of this company, I want to make sure that that opportunity is theirs. And so like Kuhn Pepsi said, we've stayed a private company. I get a call from somebody on Wall Street every single month, sometimes 2 or 3 times a month, because they want to take our company public. But that's never going to happen. Because when a company goes public, you lose control of it. You lose, like Kuhn Pepsi says, you lose control to the shareholders instead of focusing on the people that you are committed to serve. Our goal at this company is to serve the distributors. Every employee of this company knows that without our leaders, we are nothing. Without our leaders, we can achieve nothing. And so we have to remember that you're number one with us. You're our partner and you are our customer. And when we understand that at a deep level, we have to see in you our future. So you are our future and we are your supporter. We are your biggest cheerleader. There is no one in this company who is more excited to see someone walk across that stage and receive recognition for a great job done than I am. I know Christopher feels the same way. I see the smile on his face on these events, and I know that it's real because he loves you, we love you, and I'm excited to see your success. Are we thrilled about what's happening in Cambodia and Vietnam? Yes. Are we thrilled about what's happening in Korea and Japan? Yes. Are we thrilled about what we're seeing coming in Thailand? Yes. I just got back from 3 years in the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I love the Filipino people. And I believe that they can become a powerful, powerful business inside of Unicity. And I believe it's going to happen. But for every one of you, from every place that you come from, it's just like Kuhn Pepsi said, if anyone can do it, you can do it. There is no difference between you and anyone else in this world. You have the same capacity, the same aptitude, the same opportunities. It doesn't matter whether you're in Nigeria or whether you're in Thailand. It doesn't matter whether you're in Korea or Canada. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter about your background. It doesn't matter about what your gender is, what your race is. It doesn't matter what your religion is. None of those things matter. All that matters is what's in your heart and what's in your head, your willingness to go for it. So my dear friends, understand the limit to your success is only set by you. And when you look around the room and you see in this Zoom call these different people who have achieved their success, I want you to go look in the mirror and say, that's me too. I can do that too. There is nobody who became a diamond that's different than me. I can become one too. We're looking for 10,000 diamonds. We want you to be one of them. We want you to be the father and the mother of hundreds of other diamonds as you bring them into the business and teach them how to do the things that you know how to do. Remember, always embrace the problem. Never run from it. Always look at it and say, this is my opportunity to stretch and to grow, to learn something different and new that will change me and make me more valuable and more powerful. God bless you all in all that you're doing. You are amazing human beings, and your potential is unlimited. Have a great rest of your meeting.
Every day we grow older. Every day we have one less day in our futures and one more day in our past. You can keep doing the old thing over and over and over again. And then in 5 years, you will be about where you are today. Or you can decide today and start climbing the mountain with me. If you make that choice, every day becomes a day when you grow higher and stronger. You will have to change some things in your life. You will have to exercise discipline in your life. It will be hard. You will have some nights when you will be absolutely so afraid that you won't be able to sleep. You will have lots of problems. But if you are committed, you will learn from every problem. You will learn from every disappointment. Even your fears will make you stronger. I am the only problem I will ever have. And I am the only solution. I am the only problem I will ever have, and I am the solution. It doesn't take anybody else, just you. But when you say, it's me, I'm the one, then you pull the power into you, and anything is possible.
Thank you, everyone who's on this call today, for deciding to be the solution. Your solution and the example of what someone can do to so many more people than you will ever know. Thank you to Stuart for coming and sharing with us today. Thank you, Pepsi, Christopher, and Bobby for coming and recognizing. Thank you to our amazing staff in so many countries that contributed to bringing this event together. But most importantly, thank you to our partners out in the field throughout all over the world who've come here today to celebrate the success of a small portion of the many of you who are putting in the effort. And we are so excited in the coming months to see more and more of you be recognized for being that solution, taking control of your lives, facing the problems and solving them, and then being able to reap the benefit from that. So thank you all very much. And we will be seeing much more of you in the coming days and weeks and months. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for coming.